What is up, guys? Black Boy here, and today I want to talk about my practice schedule. I need to definitely restructure how I practice. So that's what we're going to do today. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So the reason why I say I need to restructure my practice schedule is because when I'm at home, I always practice for at least 1 hour a day. Normally that's between 7 and 8 p.m. I have an alarm on my phone that goes off, and when it goes off, I start practicing. Now, one of the bad things about that is that I normally just pick up and just go. I really don't have a set structure for when I practice. So that is what we are doing today, is making a set structure for my practice schedule. Because when you have a set structure, it goes by easier and you get the most out of your practice. So I got my whiteboard right here. It says practice schedule. As you guys can see, practice schedule. Got my whiteboard markers. Got my whiteboard marker cleaner because I don't have a dry erase board eraser. And boom. So what is going to be the first thing I'm going to put down on my list? Well, that's very simple. First thing I'm going to put down is warming up or warm-ups. So see how this comes out. All right. So as you guys can see, warm-ups. And I think for an hour, I'm going to do that. I'm going to warm up for the first 5 minutes. Now, warming up can be anything from just, noodling around to especially doing that 10-minute scale drill video that I put up. I will put a link to that. It'll be right up there. But yeah, that is right here what I'm going to do for that is just simple warm up. Go through the scales and whatnot. All right. So after warm up, we are just going to improvise or just play around. So we'll just go play around. We're going to do that for 5 minutes. Blue, you're failing me. It's like I'm going to have to stick with red. So, play around. That's just, like I said, just going up there, playing around, noodling around, doing whatever. Improvising and things like that. First 10 minutes is just pretty much loosening up, getting in the mindset, and just having fun. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do review songs. I'm going to do that for 10 minutes. Where'd it go? So review songs. What is that? Well, that is where I just do 10 minutes of playing songs that I already know. Whether they be from my personal catalog, from any one of my past bands, or from another, or just some famous song. So I'm going to just do 10 minutes of just playing with any song. What this will allow me to do is, now since I'm already loose up, it'll help me get into the flow of actually playing. So, what comes after that? I'm going to try blue one more time here. So, after that, let me pick up. Okay. So after that, we are going to do, blue is not working here. Looks like I got to get new dry erase board markers. All right. Oh no. Now red's going out too. All right. So what we got now here is 10 minutes of doing metronome work. Now, metronome work what is that? Well, it's simple. It's just playing to a metronome. Nothing super sensitive, nothing super specific, just playing to a metronome at different speeds from time to time. What this does is this helps me work on staying in timing or staying in time with whatever is going on. As a bass player, as a person in the rhythm section, it's fundamental that I keep good timing. And in order to do that, I have to work or play to a metronome from time to time. This helps me work on my timing. Now, let me see if I can't find any other whiteboard markers really quickly. Well, no dry erase board markers, but I found my my erasers, so whatever. All right, so at this point in time, we are 30 minutes into my practice schedule. So now what are we going to do? Well, here comes one of the most crucial things that I believe will help us out. All right, so it's going to be hard to tell, but the next thing I have right here is Bookwork 20 minutes. Now, what is Bookwork? So Bookwork is anything that comes out of a book, whether it be learning a new song through the tabs or going through some of the old school how to play, teach yourself how to play stuff. This is Bookwork. This is where I feel I get the most out of practice, is going through lessons in any one of my books to help me learn, whether it be learning how to read a measure, or learning a new scale, or learning how to, just a new tip, anything out of a book. And I put this at the most for 20 minutes just to emphasize how important it is. Now, after Bookwork, what is the last thing we're going to do? Because as you can see, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We got 10 minutes left. So after Bookwork comes... All right, guys, so the last thing you can see right here is Cooldown for 10 minutes. Now, just like working out at the gym, practicing, you need a set time to cool down and to, let yourself readjust. So cooldown doesn't mean necessarily stop playing. It's more along the lines of reviewing everything I did. Maybe I could rephrase this into cooldown, but just, rephrase this into review. But like I said, cooldown for the last 10 minutes is just going over everything I went over, my warm-ups, my play around. If there's anything that I improvise in the play around that I want to, put down and record, now would be the time to do it. Go over the songs that I played, go over the metronome, and really just critique myself while still playing around, but also just getting ready to realize my practice is over. All right, guys, so it's actually the next day, but I did do my practice schedule yesterday. I have to say, I really felt good about my new schedule here. Now, the whole reason why I decided I needed to come up with a practice schedule is because during my daily hour practice, I was just doing whatever. And that's never the best way to improve your skills. The best thing is always to have a goal, always to have something structured so that you can continue to move forward and see your progress. Hence why it's always good to have a show somewhere in the future so that way you can progress towards being show ready. With this schedule, here, I'm not just noodling around. I now know what I'm going to do, and I can prepare for that, allowing me to easily pick more difficult things for me to practice, which will in turn allow me to progress my skills that much better. But, that's just my thought. That's just how I think, and that's just how I work. This might be different for you. But a lot of people will say it's always best to have structure and to have a goal. Now, I don't have a goal except for to make this my daily practice ritual. But this will add structure to my practice. And when I have a goal, I can then insert that into my practice schedule, which will allow me to reach my goal that much quicker. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. If you have any thoughts or comments about my practice schedule here, or if you just want to let us know how you practice, do so in the comments down below. Until next time, guys, I'm Black Boy in a Band. And remember, keep practicing. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, jot them down in the comment section below. I'll throw up some more videos that I think you guys might like. One that's my last video and just another video. Also, feel free to subscribe. I do put out new content every other Tuesday, or at least I try to in these crazy times. Also, go ahead and like this video. That helps me out. And, go ahead, share this video if you think it might help someone else out. Once again, guys, thanks for all you do. I'm Black Boy in a Band, and just remember, keep practicing.